So the VARC section is at the same time the most scoring as well as the most dangerous section in the CAT exam. While it gives you multiple opportunities to answer correctly, it can also mistake itself into thinking that you have given the right answer. There are some important tips that I would like to share with you that I myself used while preparing for and attempting the VARC section for CAT. The first most important tip is do not skip the verbal ability section. Now, most of the questions there have no negative marking, and even if you make your best educated guess and get it wrong, there is nothing you stand to lose. The second most important tip is that every question has been derived from a certain part of the overall reading comprehension. So skim through the passage once more and try to identify the part from where it has been asked. Then skim through that part and try to answer exactly what the passage is saying. Do not make assumptions. Try to be more analytical and logic oriented. The third tip I would like to give you is to read the passage once more after you have read it once. While it is not necessary to read it with as much detail, you can just skim through the passage to get the main details of the same. The fourth tip I would like to give you is that start with the passage you are most comfortable answering. Once you read the passages, you will realize the one you are most comfortable with answering in terms of its language, subject, and sentence structure. Start with that, as it will consume least time and will give you enough time to focus on and decipher the other passages in detail. The final tip I would like to give you is be well versed with basic sentence structures, which will be most important while answering verbal ability questions. While they may not carry negative marks, they certainly carry positive marks for right answers. If you are well versed with basic sentence structures, then it can be a real game changer for you in CAT. Thank you so much. I wish you the best of luck.
Hello everyone, my name is Titirsha Agrawal and I'm here to help you with last minute tips for the verbal ability and reading comprehension section. So this is the section which is one of the most scoring sections of CAT, but at the same time it is one where you can lose a lot of marks. I'm just here to give you tips. What I did was initially is that I attempted the RC section first, and in that I went through all the RCs and I went with the RC that suited my interest the best, because that way I had the confidence that most of the answers that I've given are right. So you can choose the RC that you feel is best suited for you. That is one tip. Second, be very careful when you're attempting questions in this section, because the options will be very tempting and you'll feel like you got the right option in the first time, whereas that is not the case. So definitely skim through your answers once you are done with the whole section or once you're done with the RC to make sure that mistake does not happen. And for the verbal section, just don't get too excited like what I said. Make sure you see all the options, give it some time and then answer it. And their verbal section also has most number of questions that don't have negative marking. So a tip from my side, definitely attempt all the questions that don't have negative marking, because you don't have anything to lose and that will just improve your overall CAT score. And one more important tip was, just before the exam, I started reading newspapers like the Hindu, Times of India and Business Standard to just improve my reading skills to help me with RCs. So you can also do that, and that's it from my side. So all the best and for your CAT exam, and I hope that you get into the college that you dream of.